one evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps and the mezzo-lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
Hey, Soka, that's why Jean-Luc so wallet, lost jawlogs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlogs and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril. We love you. Dathan has left the planet.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam.
Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the Hermitcraft server, we are getting ready to record episode 63 of Hermitcraft Season 7. Y'all get to watch the behind-the-scenes research and attempts at first takes, second takes, all that goes into making a YouTube video. Our video that we worked on last night, I actually have, it just finished encoding right before I started the stream. So I can't upload it now because it'll compete with the stream. After we move, I'm actually going to have better bandwidth so that the stream won't be competing with stuff on the upload. But hey, welcome Vidmaster Raiders. So what we are gonna do. So yeah, the video is actually gonna go live tomorrow because I gotta upload it overnight. So that is the plan there. What we have to do now, for my last video of the month, we need to set up our Groundhog Day stream. So for that, we got to do a few things. One, we need to research Groundhog Day. We need to research the holidays that also take place around the same time of the year. Because good humor isn't just an ice cream. It's a type of comedy whose foundation is really laid in fact. So, to give us some good humor about Groundhog Day, we need to actually understand what Groundhog Day is. Not just at a superficial level, like, oh, we like the film and we get the jokes, but we need to really delve into it, okay? So, here we go. We've got the Wikipedia article here. Okay. So let's go ahead and just quickly review this. Groundhog Day is a popular North American tradition observed in the United States and Canada on February 2nd. It derives from the Pennsylvania Dutch superstition that if a groundhog emerging from its burrow on this day sees its shadow due to clear weather, it will retreat to its den, and winter will persist for 6 more weeks. But if it does not see its shadow because of cloudiness, spring will arrive early. While the tradition remains popular in modern times, studies have found no consistent correlation between a groundhog seeing its shadow and subsequent arrival time of spring-like weather. The weather lore was brought from the German-speaking areas, where Badger is the forecasting animal. This appears to be an enhanced version of the lore that clear weather on the Christian festival of Candlemas forebodes a prolonged winter. So, okay, see that? That thing about Candlemas. Well, what do we know about Candlemas? Okay, we know the church likes to replace old holidays with new holidays. So I think that there might be a joke here about the church replacing Candlemas with Groundhog Day, right? That could be a joke, but I don't know enough about Candlemas. What is that? So we're going to go to Wikipedia real quick, and we can do actual research on this as well, but like right now we're just trying to get a superficial level of research. Okay. Candlemas, also known as the Feast of the Presentation of Jesus Christ and the Feast of the Purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary and the Feast of the Holy Encounter, is a Christian holy day commemorating the presentation of Jesus at the temple. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to say the church probably didn't replace Candlemas with Groundhog Day. That is probably not a sound joke, okay? So it's in accordance with Leviticus 12, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh. Does Scar notice me here? If we stand really still, he might not see us. Okay. So, hi, Scar. Nah, you know what? I don't know. He might just... So here's the funny thing, is if we can trick him into standing here long enough, those nightmare creatures that attack... Oh, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay. Those nightmare creatures that attack in the evenings to eat your dreams or whatever will come out here at night, and they would swoop in order to attack me right down where he was standing. So, yeah, okay. So, okay. Let's, So, excuse me. So it seems like Candlemas exists as a church-inspired thing to replace Imbolc, which is the earlier holiday here. And it might be... Oh, okay. The etymology of Imbolc is unclear. The most common explanation is that it comes from the Old Irish Imbolg, meaning in the belly, and refers to the pregnancy of ewes. Another possible origin is the Old Irish Imbolc, to wash or cleanse oneself, referring to a ritual cleansing. And then we get into Proto-Indian European root, meaning both milk and cleansing. Proto-Celtic Imbibulgon, budding. So a lot of scholars see ewe milk or oil milk as a folk etymology. Okay. So we're currently doing Groundhog Day research to figure out how to make jokes. So, Imbolc is thought to have... Oh, wait, I forgot to do a funny voice. Mom, the date of Imbolc is thought to have been significant in Ireland since the Neolithic period. Some passage tombs in Ireland are aligned with the sunrise around the times of Imbolc and Samhain, or Samhain. This includes the Mound of the Hostages on the Hill of Tara, and the Cairn at El at Slieve de Canal. I can't pronounce any of these. Okay. This is fine. We should actually, Now that Scar's not hiding behind us, we actually really should go find a bed. Oh no, I can't fly. I don't have flight powers right now. Because bumblebees can't fly, apparently. Or just me. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Okay. There's no rules in the description? There should be rules in the description. Well, that's a problem. I'll have to fix that tomorrow. Okay. 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 So... let's go see. Oh, no. This costume won't let me fly. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take the stairs. No, there are still rules even if they're not showing up. It's not anarchy now. I'm just gonna ban people without them knowing why, I guess. No, these suits do not give me wings. Okay. That is a bad way to jump over that. So, okay. Okay. Oodalali, 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 eh. You know, actually, we're gonna move over to this one now. So if Scar comes back, he won't know where to expect us. Okay. So, historic customs. In Gaelic Ireland, Imbolc was the face or festival marking the beginning of spring, during which great feasts were held. It is attested in some of the earliest Old Irish literature, from the 10th century onward. It was one of the 4 Gaelic seasonal festivals. Okay. From the 18th century to the mid-20th century, many accounts of Imbolc or St. Brigid's Day were recorded by folklorists and other writers. They tell us how it was celebrated then and shed light on how it may have been celebrated in the past. Okay. There's a lot of stuff about lambs here and not a lot about bees. If we could tie this into the whole bee thing, that would also be good. Yeah, I've got to say, the tweet of the day goes to Erica Ishii. If I can find this. The tweet of the day was Erica Ishii, who tweeted, Robin Hood and Citadel running scared from Reddit, blocking trades on AMC and GME today, contemplating nothing but the Porzol finally making it, oodle lolly, golly what a day. Oodle lolly, golly what a day. So, yeah. That's why I've got that stuck in my head. Somebody said, Neeper says I can't see the bees on my mobile screen. There's going to be a whole commercial about that tomorrow. You just wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Okay, so we're doing research on Groundhog Day for the upcoming Groundhog Day episode and stream, okay? So, here we go. I see Scar. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Can he remove my armor? Is he gonna dump lava on me? Oh, he might not realize that I'm wearing armor. No, he gave me a button. Did he mean to put the button on the thing and he accidentally dispensed it? Okay. He must think I'm AFK. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I personally, all my risk funds are tied up in this move. So, good luck to anybody who did buy GME or AMC, but I'm not going to be able to do that right now. Okay, so let's see. Holy wells were visited at Imbolc. Visitors to holy wells would pray for health while walking sunwise around the Whelm. Sunwise, Diasil, or sunward were considered the prosperous course, turning from east to west in the direction of the sun. The opposite course was known as Widdershins in Lowland Scots or Tuathal in Scottish Gaelic. In the northern hemisphere, sunwise and clockwise run in the same direction. Because sundials were used to tell time, their features were transferred to clock faces. Ah. Well, that's fun. Here, I feel like this is basically like reading Moby Dick. This is... Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Imbolc and Groundhog Day and keep doing some research. Okay. It's a misspelling of storks. Storks traditionally bring babies, and people who want more babies will buy a lot of storks, and people who don't want a lot of babies will sell their storks. And so the issue is that some people have been short-selling storks, which is where you borrow a stork and then you sell it. It's a whole thing. But let's go back down. Okay. Imbolc is strongly associated with Saint Brigid, Old Irish Bridget, Modern Irish Brid, Modern Scottish Gaelic Brigd, or Bride, Anglicized Bridget. Saint Brigid is thought to have been based on Brigid, a Gaelic goddess. Ooh, that's fun. Let's read about her. Is a goddess of pre-Christian Ireland. She appears in Irish mythology as a member of the Tuatha de Danann. I'm so sorry to everybody from Ireland who I'm pronouncing this wrong for. I haven't done a Hamilton parody because they're overdone. I'm sorry. It's hard to do a good Hamilton parody because it's such a busy thing. Sorry, Evelyn McDonald. Okay. Brigid was associated with the spring season, fertility, healing, poetry, and blacksmithing. She was the goddess whom poets adored. She had two sisters, Brigid the healer and Brigid the smith. This suggests she may have been a triple deity. Or her parents just really liked the name Bridget. Yeah, don't yell in all caps. Do any of these have anything to do with bees or groundhogs? Because bees would really let me kind of keep this... I could tie this back in to the current thing. Okay. It doesn't appear... Weather divination. Imbolc was traditionally a time of weather divination. So now we're getting back to the roots of Groundhog Day. Yeah, if your identity is the name of a restaurant, you're getting banned whether you break the rules or not. So that was a bad idea to yell in all caps and call attention to yourself. Okay. Triple Deity sounds like a metal band. It does. We're Triple Deity. We have 3 bases. I can't actually do 3 bases at once. Oh, the person with the restaurant in their name was here yesterday? Well, they weren't breaking the rules yesterday. Hey, also, Julia, telling people to subscribe to me is going to get you caught in the auto mod, because most people that yell sub or subscribe are spamming about other people. So the auto mod will block that. I'd recommend against it. Yeah, the camera's down here in slot 7. I should probably check the PayPal tips. Nope, no PayPal tips. Unsurprising, because we're sitting here reading Wikipedia. That's fine. Not everything has to be about making money. Sometimes we're just here to read about stuff and do art. Okay. So, back to the weather and divination. Imbolc was traditionally a time of weather divination and the old tradition of watching to see if serpents or badgers came from their winter dens, maybe a forerunner of the North American Groundhog Day. A Scottish Gaelic proverb about the day is, "The serpent will come from the hole on the brown day of bride, though there should be 3 feet of snow on the flat surface of the ground." And they've got the original Gaelic above it, and it does not rhyme. Neither of them rhyme. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We could build a wizarding school called Groundhog Words. That's an interesting idea. We could make a barbecue restaurant called Groundhog Heaven. Yeah, I should be using a random GeoCities page, not Wikipedia. I know. Okay. Yes, Friendly Gamer, I read the chat. The Whomping Willow, Star Singer. Okay. Groundhog's Mead. Groundhog's Mead. Okay. Imbolc was believed to be when the Cailleach, the divine hag of Gaelic tradition, gathers her firewood for the rest of winter. Legend has it if she wishes to make the winter last a good while longer, she will make sure the weather on Imbolc is bright and sunny, so she can gather plenty of firewood. Therefore, people would be relieved if Imbolc is a day of foul weather, as it means Cailleach is asleep, or Cailleach. Cailleach. I need to do a pronunciation guide on this. Is asleep, and winter is almost over. At Imbolc, on the Isle of Man, where she is known as Kalaknagramach. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to do it Klingon. Kalaknaigranach. Gramach. Kailagnai is said to take the form of a gigantic bird carrying sticks in her beak. See, we're back to the storks thing. We've come full circle. Okay. Groundhoglin. We could get a hoglin and name it Phil. We could get a hoglin and name it Phil. That's not the worst idea. Okay. Oh, I still have the music stuff up. Okay. So. Wait, do hoglins... Wait, do hoglins die if they leave the nether? Like, the... Wait, what's the one that's like the warthog? Is that a piglin? Are the piglins the ones that are... They turn into zoglins. I don't even... Okay. Hey, library characters, welcome. We are currently reading, about Groundhog Day and its historic roots so that we can write a episode. So Groundhog Day's origins here. Oh, the Pennsylvania Dutch were immigrants from Germanic-speaking areas of Europe. The Germans already had a tradition of marking Candlemas as Badger Day, where if a badger emerged and found it to be a sunny day, therefore casting a shadow, it foreboded the prolonging of winter by 4 more weeks. Well, that started off as Wisconsin almost, or Minnesota, and it went right into the Irish Sea. Okay. Oh, sure. So the same tradition as the Germans? Oh. Oh, sure, don't you know. So the same tradition as the Germans, except the winter spell would be prolonged for 6 weeks instead of 4, was maintained by the Pennsylvanians on Groundhog Day. In Germany, the animal was the dachs, or badger. For the Pennsylvania Dutch, it became the dachs, which in Dutch referred to as groundhog. The standard term for groundhog was grounddox, with the regional variant in York County being Grunsow, a direct translation of the English name. Grunsow. I guess sow and pig, groundhog. No, that's not supposed to be a Pennsylvania Dutch. Ducks sounds almost like ducks. Grunducks. However, the weather superstition that begins, Der Zwet Herning is Grunsau Dock Wan de Grundau ir Schata Sint. February 2nd is Groundhog Day, if the groundhog sees its shadow, is given as a common to all 14 counties in Dutch Pennsylvania County in a 1915 monograph. Isn't that what people put on towels? Okay. Okay. The form Grunso has been used by the lodge in Allentown and elsewhere. Brendel also recorded the name Grunsaudag, Groundhog Day in Lebanon County, and Doxdag, or Duxdag, Groundhog Day in Northampton County. Oh. Victor Hugo in Les Mis in 1864 discusses the day as follows. Oh, it was the 2nd of February, that ancient Candlemas Day, whose treacherous sun, the precursor of 6 weeks of cold, inspired Matthew Landsberg with 2 lines, which have deservedly become classique. Quail Louise or quil lucerne, lors rentre en sa caverne. Let it gleam or let it glimmer, the bear goes back into its cave. Okay, there's no way that was remotely close. Yeah, don't yell in all caps, Pugsley. Also, I don't think you're actually Google. Okay. So. Yeah, the face camera's down here in slot 7. Okay. So, the bear rat. The groundhog was once also known by the obsolete Latin alias Arctomys monax. The genus name signified bear rat. The European marmot is of the same genus, and formerly called Arctomys alpinus. It is speculated the European counterpart might have lore similar to the groundhog attached to it. The German version with the introduction of the badger or other beasts was an expansion on a more simple tradition that if the weather was sunny and clear on Candlemas Day, people expected winter to continue. A simpler version is summarized in the English Scots dialect couplet that runs, "Och, if Candlemas is fair and clear, there'll be 12 winters in the year," with equivalent phrases in French and German. The existence of a corresponding Latin couplet has been suggested as evidence of the great antiquity of this tradition. Okay. Dan Dingo, you have missed literally nothing. We were just setting up the stream doing research. Okay. Why are you talking about Romu Hyun? That's wildly off topic. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, the topic is Groundhog Day, not deceased prime ministers of Korea. Okay. So, it looks like there's not a ton. There's not a ton here. There's nothing that really seems to relate to honey or bees. Hey, Jevin Raiders. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just awkwardly standing in this armor stand here on the Hermitcraft server while we were doing some quick research for my next episode. We have been doing some reading about Groundhog Day because I'm about to start preparing for Groundhog Day by building a giant clock like the one from the film on the server here. Now, unfortunately, this clock is in the same place I was going to do my big clock. So I got to figure out maybe if I go to Aquowo Town. Oh, dang it. I need to actually get my, what do you call it? My, equipment back out of here. Wait, did I somehow lose my good boots? No, I didn't. Okay, so we're going to take our bee costume off. Actually, let's return it because this is actually the second one I took. I took another one from before. The extent of the relation to bees and Imbolc is Imbolc honeycake. Well, that's a beat thin, unfortunately. So we're going to just put these back here. Okay. Yep, it still says Aquowo. We did it, Reddit. Don't forget Ender Pearls. So, yeah, I'm guessing since these are supposed to be, cool buildings, me just wildly putting a Groundhog Day clock that doesn't actually sell anything. I'm guessing the clock should sell something. I think I heard a creeper in there. Okay, well, It says don't dead open inside, so we're going to leave. We're going to leave that alone. That's a creeper farm. Oh, okay. Yeah, we better not open that then. So, yeah, I'm down here in slot 7. Hi. And that door is very prominently featured today. Let's go ahead and close that. Okay. So, people can buy time at the shop. Yeah, it gives you a second chance or something. I don't know. We don't know who made that Aquowo sign. It could have been anybody. It said Aquowo the other day, too. Also very mysterious. Very mysterious indeed. But yeah. So. Okay. Let's head back to my base area. We're going past docks to the Strait of Gibraltar here. Part of me thinks that if I'm going to build a giant Groundhog Day clock, I should put it, like, somewhere, like, not by B-Dubs' base, but, like, over here in the more abstract area. Because, like, we've got dogs on the ground here, so we could put a Groundhog Day clock, like, we could make a clearing back here. Because we had planned for this Halloween area to be a lot bigger, and people didn't put it in Cleo's base. Put it on the town hall. Putting it on top of the Christmas tree of the town hall would actually be pretty funny. We're just going to stack holidays up on top of each other. So, let me pull up the Groundhog Day clock model. The, it's a Panasonic RC6025 is the exact model. There's some somebody apparently rigged it so it always plays I Got You Babe instead of playing the radio. So, the Panasonic RC6025 flip clock. Let's see if we can find a Google image search of that. That's actually pretty workable. Doesn't single player sleep kind of work like Groundhog Day? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So, open link in new tab. Okay, that image doesn't work very well. No, eBay doesn't have any exact matches. I don't want to buy one. I just want a good picture of one. You can make it play I Got Yubei with no blocks. Well, the thing is, we're going to do a super early Groundhog Day stream. Here's what the clock actually looks like. Put a car driving into it. Make a giant hole in the shopping district with a truck driving into it with a groundhog driving it. That would be difficult. Oh boy, sorry. Okay. So, if we wanted to actually make coughing, sorry. Okay. So, if we want to actually make this clock in Minecraft, we've got a few things we need to keep. Sorry. It's a chronic cough, don't worry, guys. It's not new. Okay, so if we wanted to make this clock in Minecraft, we need to get the actual dimensions. So let's try to find the Panasonic RC6025 dimensions. Okay. It's approximately 9.5 inches wide, excluding the side knobs. It doesn't, so that tells us roughly, excuse me, the size. Okay. Yeah, the main character is a jerk in Groundhog Day. That's not the point. Is we're not coming here to like value him. Okay. So okay, so here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna there's one of the bees flying away. We're gonna wait for the sun to set, and I think I left a bed over in the lighthouse. Okay. Did I? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, if the whole thing is 9 inches wide, then that means that these numbers here are... So, let's see, that's about... What I need to do is I need an actual... Of course I don't have a ruler in here. That would be handy. But I can use something else for measurement. Can I break this into ninths? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's sevenths. So the numbers on there are about 1/10 the face. So, Lizzie Mac says, OMG, my neighbor is always outside when I'm outside, and it's getting weird. Oh, that's weird. Don't yell in all caps, Chase. Time out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to start the episode maybe from up here. And, well, the thing is you can see all those unloaded chunks back there. That at least gives it a little bit of a fade to it, but let's pull it in. Oodalolly, golly, what a day. Sorry you aren't feeling well, GB Packers Minecraft fan. Best of luck on your recovery. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. How about a clock with an @ No, we're gonna make the Groundhog Day clock. Because we're making a Groundhog Day episode. Start recording. We need to take down the setting up stream and the camera for now. Where is the face camera gone? No, it's not. Okay, why is that layer missing? Oh, I moved it. Okay. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 63. Segment Alpha, take 1. And action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You know what? Hold on. I assigned this to F10. No, that wasn't it. F11. There it is. Take 2. Okay, we're going to start it over here. And we need to move it this way. Okay, because it's inverted controls. We probably don't want the rocket there. What would be a good Groundhog Day? Is there something from Groundhog Day that would be maybe a snowball? I don't know. Okay. So here we go. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 63, Segment Alpha, Take 2, and action. Howdy, y'all. No, I did that the wrong way. Okay. Inverse controls. Take 3, and action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the Hermitcraft server, it's time to get ready for Groundhog Day. Behind me there, you see the Slimer in our shopping... No, not a shopping district. Reset. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 63, Segment Alpha, Take 4. And action. No. There's a better way to do this. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I hope you got your booties packed because it's Groundhog Day. Well, not yet. It will be soon, though. And how do we count down to Groundhog Day? We build a giant countdown clock. Now, I thought maybe I would put one in the middle of the shopping district, but, someone who might have been my past self off camera has already done that, and so instead we're going to make a more differenter clock. I'm actually going to be doing a special live stream that starts an hour before 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time on Groundhog Day. So we're going to have this episode come out in advance of that so y'all can get hyped for that. I've got my Outskull Country cover of I Got You Babe to play at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time, and all that. It's going to be a grand old time. But you know what? Here's what we need to do. We need to strike up the band, and the music's begun. We need to look down here. Oh, no, I'm still in the crazy camera mode. There it is. This is our Halloween district. But what is a Halloween district if not also a holiday district? I was reading that apparently Groundhog Day, is kind of like a latter form of Imbolc. And Imbolc is like the twin of Samhain. And Samhain is kind of like Halloween. So, what I'm figuring is, hermits, feel free to extend this road or build whatever. Why don't we extend this road or build whatever for Groundhog Day? We're going to have to clear some trees and knock it down some things. But, I've got the actual specifications for the clock from Groundhog Day. The Panasonic... the Panasonic RC6025 flip clock. And I thought it might be appropriate for us to build one of those, here in my little corner of the server. We're also going to be building it further away from B-Dubs' base, since his base is more of like a literal castle and castle village, and over here is more just random nonsense and mayhem. So, anyway, I'm going to clear these trees and start gathering some materials. Time skip. Sawing. Okay, Imbolc. I can't pronounce stuff. Yeah, okay. So what we need to do, actually, for this, we're probably going to put a, time-lapse in there. Where did I learn the military alphabet? A book? It's the NATO alphabet, technically. It's not the military. It's the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. But I did write a helpful ditty to help me remember it. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Julia Kilo Lima Mike November Oscar Papa Quebec Romeo Sierra Tango Uniform Victor X-Ray Whiskey Yankee Zulu, and I'm done. I might have gotten two of those out of order. I'm tired. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn back on our overlays here. We got my camera back on. I've got too many overlays in OBS at this point. It's a little cluttered. It takes me time. So now, yeah, you guys are in the time skip now. Samhain. I can't call you every episode to have you pronounce things for me correctly. Thank you, though, Badger. I appreciate it. Okay, and I'm immediately realizing I'm going to need scaffolds or ender pearls to do this correctly. Or just rockets. You know what? Let's go get the scaffolds. Scaffolds are the way to do it. Okay. We are about to do a time lapse of clearing some land for Groundhog Day. To Sondheim. Did I say Sondheim? To Sontag, to Sondheim, to anything taboo. Ginsberg, Dylan, Cunningham, and Cage. Lenny Bruce, Langston Hughes, to the stage. To Uda, to Buddha, Pablo Neruda, to... Okay. It's why Dorothy and Toto went over the rainbow to blow off NTM. La vie bohème. La vie bohème. La vie bohème. Wait, we're actually out of string? How did that happen? Okay. 1, 2, skip a few, tango uniform, whatever. Q is Quebec in the NATO alphabet. Bum. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da do-do-do-dee da-da-da-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-do-do-do-do-da. Okay, we're just gonna get this out of the way. We have so many things today. You know, I actually am probably going to need to make a bajillion bone meal for the outside of this clock, because it is like a bone meal clock. Q isn't anonymous. He shows up and tells Picard his name in, like, the first episode of The Next Generation. He also says where he's from, the Q continuum. Okay. JLH Composer says music person here, and I'm not a Sondheim fan. You know, I wouldn't have pegged you as a music person. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to restart the replay mod recording here. Done. Okay. Dun 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 do 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 bum 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 bum. La da 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 doodle doodle doo doo da 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 doodle doodle doo da 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 da. Probably missed a couple bars. Do. You can use replay mod anywhere that that uses vanilla Minecraft, I think. And possibly some other mods work with it, but I don't know which ones. There's still a huge hole in Slimer's side that I forgot about we gotta clean up too. We'll do that during this episode. Okay. Yeah, so that's the other reason to come over here is because I wanted to fill in the Slimer anyway, and this way I can incorporate it logically into an episode instead of it just being like randomly like, oh, and also this Slimer that I built 8 years ago, here we're gonna actually add to him. Digging a hole in a tree with an axe is a lot like the work done by lumberjacks, but I'm gonna just jump around some. Dun 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 doo 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 doo. La da 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 da. Slimer is that. Here, let me get my book out. According to Tobin's Spirit Guide, is there an index in this? It's not alphabetical either. Gozer. There's a whole section on Gozer. Lotan. Chira, Hob Ognarok, Cthulhu, Samhain, Wat, Prince Vigo of Carpathia. Okay, I was in the Gods and Major Demons, and that's definitely not... Class 3 does not manifest in the spiritual world. Ah, the Green Ghost Slimer. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see the picture. Hey, thank you, Dueling Bison, for the $1. That is our first tip of the evening and is going to put us 19 away from the first face camera expansion. Okay, so, according to Tobin's Spirit Guide, Slimer is a Class 5 full roaming vapor formerly anchored to the 12th floor of the Sedgwick Hotel. This spirit, which had been haunting the 12th floor of the Sedgwick Hotel on Park Avenue since the mid-1920s, became the subject of the first full field test of the Ghostbusters proprietary equipment. During the encounter, a messy collision with our colleague Dr. Venkman led us to nickname the ghost Slimer. Our best guess at the ghost's origins dates back to the apocalyptic cult of Gozer, which held meetings at the Sedgwick in the early 1920s, finally wearing out its welcome when an animal sacrifice went awry. According to our research, it is most likely that the cult's rituals conjured a hungry spirit, a ghost that can never sate its inhuman appetite, as a destructive punishment for the world. Anyway, it goes on a little bit more here. But we don't need to go into that. Okay. Hey, we got a tip for 19 from Sean, not my brother, different Sean, who says, grow hills. And that is indeed what we're going to do, because that brings us evenly to our first $20 face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Flipping that face camera into our, that green screen into our offhand. Now you can see me. I'm chroma keyed out with my awesome hoodie. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So, let's see. So, thank you again to Sean for helping put us to the first expansion. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, just so you know, every tipping milestone we reach, the face camera gets a little bit bigger. And that starts at $20 milestones. And yeah, it is a fun way to keep track of tips. So here we go. Okay. So here's the problem. If the numbers on the clock need to be at least 3 meters wide, and the numbers on the clock are approximately 1/10 of its width, that means this thing needs to be like 27 meters wide. So that's pretty big, and it means we're going to need a ton of bone blocks. So we've got 2 problems there. Okay. Luckily, good night, Nathan. Luckily we do have that skeleton farm. Use banners. Oh, that's a good point, Sean Jeffrey. That's a good point. We could use banners. Have people figured out how to make numerals with the banners? Or lumerals? That's actually a really interesting idea. They have. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting thing there. Okay. So what I'm going to need to do then is I'm going to need to figure out how looms work. I've never, like, really successfully used a loom to accomplish anything. I've done silly things with looms without knowing really what I was doing. Okay. Whoops. And I fell in the water here. Okay. Okay. Time for a Mumbo collab. Is Mumbo really good with these? I actually do need to try to be more proactive about asking people to do collabs. To loom, you just need to appear as a shadow. Okay, large and threatening. Got it. I can do that. I've got a very large and threatening personality by default. That's why those rockets fled from me, rather than allowing me to, whatever, fly. There are tutorials that are... I don't want to do a tutorial. I'd rather figure out how to do it myself. If I know that it's possible, that means I can figure out how to do it. So I need 2 string. Ah, I just wasted all my string. Okay. Hey, welcome, Sarah. The hardest part is getting the patterns. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to make the patterns. Okay. So let's come over here real quick, and we will use our thing here to kill some spiders. Dang it. Ah! That was a bad way to do every part of that. Okay, so let's quickly grab a bunch of... So we only needed 2 of those. Okay. So... 2 of these planks. Okay. Now, I'm realizing if I'm going to need wool for this, I think all my wool is upstairs. So let's take our fireworks box. Actually, a lot of our wool might be at Cleo's. Okay. What's my favorite block? Low block, because it protects my shins. Getting kicked in the shins is not something I recommend. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Man. My eyes are kind of sore. I've been looking at screens a lot today. Working on that commercial for the upcoming thing took longer than I thought it was going to. And I was doing a bunch of other stuff too. Maybe I'm low on wool in general. How important is wool for making banners? I'm guessing that's like a must-have, actually. I feel like I used like 1,000,000 wool on something, and I got it all from Cleo's base. But I think I used every bit that I got. What was I making? What was I making that I used so much? I made like 1,000,000 brown wool for some reason, and I have no idea why. Oh, for the gingerbread Parthenon. Oh, so I might have left wool in the Christmas district then. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should go to the Christmas district real quick. And hope that I, like, just forgot about a chest of wool over there. Although I think I counted it out pretty close. Like, I might have gotten... There's no way I brought exactly the right amount. I'm not that good at anything. Okay. Well, of course I didn't bring my gold trousers. So we can put these on and just whatever. Okay. What's the wool got to do with it? Whoops. Yeah, so it's out past Ethos. If you ask if people can see your chats, it's because it's usually because you're trying to avoid you're testing an IP ban, and I'm just gonna ban you because anybody who is been IP banned in the past, I just don't have time to deal with. It's a spammy thing to be like, can you see my chats? Because a bunch of people then respond, yes, I can see. No, I can't see. I don't want to deal with it. You go deal with your IP ban in somebody else's channel. Okay. Dang it. Okay. I did leave behind some brown sheep at Cleo's, but I killed most of them first. Okay. Hey, Dwawa53 tips 2, who says, I like your cut, G. Well, thank you very much. That puts us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Whoops. That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay. So, let's see. I totally forgot this was back here. Okay, let's clean these signs up. Do we want brown banners? Well, you guys said we needed wool, don't we? Hey, Jevin did finish his snowman finally. That's good. Okay. Who knows what I left here? A bajillion. Oh, wow. I had dirt here and sand. I've needed both of those things. Snow blocks, ender pearls, swords. Here we go. Brown wool. One thing I didn't pack was a bunch of extra storage. So that might have been some poor decision making on my part here. I should have emptied my storage before we got here. Oh, good. Here's my actual traveling trousers. But now I've got extra nonsense. This is basically full as it is. Okay. The thing is, I'm not sure if Vanilla Tweaks lets us dye banners. Or, yeah, or dye wool. Yeah. So we can dye... So the brown wool will work for us in this specific context. Okay, a bunch of Jevin's shovels. It's a mess. Everything's a mess. Why do I have a light-weighted pressure plate? Did Scar give that to me? I hope not. Scar gave me a button. Something else. I don't think it has the 8 per die recipe. Either way, we need to make room for this stuff. Why didn't I empty my inventory first? Boo, poor planning. Okay. A ton of dirt. Well, wait, hold on. We can make a bunch of white wool right now. We're going to need white wool. We can also use some of the string to make white wool. Interesting. Okay. We can leave these sticks here. Hey, welcome Cloudburst Raiders. Glad you could join us. I am currently doing inventory management here on the Hermitcraft server. Okay. Is it not? It looks like it's getting dark out. So we should be able to go to bed. There we are. Okay. The pressure plate might be from the roof of the Big B merch stall. Okay, good to know. Should I bring that? I got it. Okay. Why don't we run back there and see if we can figure that out too? How did I miss the portal? Okay, let's go back. Dang it. Oh, I forgot to log out of replay mod before I flew around. Dang it. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where Cub Fan's gold ceiling thing went. Yeah, it probably came off one of these. You're right. Okay. One less thing to worry about. Okay. Oh. Man. What were we doing in the Christmas district? Yeah, we were getting wool. On the plus side, I'm not going to be spending as much time looking at a screen tomorrow, but, like, man, my eyes are, like, actually getting sore, so we are probably not going to have a full-length stream tonight, because in my experience, that is not a good thing to push on. Okay. So we've got the loom. I feel like we should work on these in the printing room of the winery, because we have a printing room in the winery. Oh, actually, the best place to work on these is going to be next to the skeletons, though. Do I use eye drops? They're not dry. It's, like, strained. I can't use blue light adjustments or filtered lenses because a lot of the work I do involves color correction and things like that. I have to be able to see what things look like. Like color specificity in basic matters a lot in most of the things I do. Hey, thank you very much to Jade for tipping 20, who says, "Oh, would you look at that? A 20 in my book. Thanks for the content, my dude." Well, thank you for supporting the show, Jade. That's going to put us $2 past our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So... So we need white. Oh, we need white dye both for the bone meal or for the So we're gonna need white dye for a lot of things, is what I'm realizing. Are we out of black dye? I forgot to check the printing room for more of that, but I might have left some in here. Okay, good. Here's some, and ooh, there is some bone meal or bones. Actually, we're going to need at least 18 of these to make 18 banners. Whoops. Wishing I hadn't left those sticks lying around now. That was a mistake, too. I really only need 3 of these. Okay, so black banners, we're going to make 3 of them. We're going to need black so that we can cover back over what we're doing, I guess. Okay, so if I take this, so let's say we want to make the number 1. What? There used to be a way to do this. Okay. Hey, thank you to Natalie, who says, "Hey, Joe, sorry to bug you while you're streaming when your eyes are hurting, but I can't access your Discord server. If you're on Patreon, send me a Patreon message. Everybody that signs up for Patreon, I send a invite to. So unless you signed up like a super long time ago, like a year and a half or more ago, because there are some people who signed up a long time ago before we started doing the Discord invites. But yes, send me a message via Patreon. Did I say via Discord? Obviously, you can't send me one via Discord. Send it through Patreon so I know which Patreon account it's linked to. Thank you very much, Natalie. And yeah, I usually do all the Patreon messages that have come in the morning, every morning. And if you sent me, yeah. So I'm looking, and there are no Patreon messages from anyone named Natalie that I see at the moment. So it's not like you've been sending them and I missed them. Because that does happen sometimes, and if that was the case, I would definitely apologize. But either way, thank you for the 15, Natalie. Sorry for the inconvenience there. That is... Wait, okay, so... Is this going to be... That's 15. Okay, that puts us... $7 past our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. You need the loom now? Why do you need the loom? Why can't we just do the dies with the flags? I didn't forget the banner thing changed. No one told me. So I thought the loom was for patterns that you pre-made. Okay, well, hold on. So I put the banner here. And then I put the die here. Oh! Okay, this is different. Okay. So. Interesting. Okay. So, to make a number 1, I'm guessing what we would want to do is roll in here and... Actually, before we do that, we're going to come in here and do a line on the bottom. Is that the thinnest line we could make on the bottom? It might be. What are these banners going to be going for? Or used for? Oh, we're just, we're trying to make clock numbers. So, let's try this. And this might sound weird, but my gut is to try to have it like this. No, that's going to be... But then can we have it cut in? No, I don't think we can. No. Oh, there's a 1. It's not a great one. Why are we making a 1? It's supposed to be 600. I was just starting with the first number. I was starting with the first number for some reason. My name is not TFC. If you don't know that, you're going to get banned. Okay. But core concept, then, we can add a trim, it looks like, based on this. And then, so, okay. We started with nothing. And now, so, okay, somebody says we can use a cauldron. Yeah, we have 6 extra black wool. So, let's make an extra black sign here. Okay. So to make the 0, it seems like maybe we do. I mean, the problem is that's too, I don't like that. That's my only problem with it, is I don't like it. Okay, so if we put a black, I'm starting to think maybe we should have started with a white banner for this one. Okay, we can do that. We can make a white banner. And we'll see if this works better. Yeah, I don't know why the rules didn't get posted tonight. There was a problem with the thing. So let's put the black dye in here, and we can go boop. And maybe boop. Or boop. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm getting it now. So wait. If we go back to the black one here, and we say we'll do that, and then we'll do that, then we'll do top, whoops. And then we'll do bottom. And then we'll do that in black. Okay, see, that worked. And so now, we need to make a few more of these dyes here, but see, I didn't need to read some sort of silly guide. Keep in mind, I've done so much vector art. I can reverse engineer things. Okay, so another black one with the white stuff in there. Gonna go top, bottom, right, left, switch over here, ring around the rosy, boom. These don't stack, but I think they're the same. I don't need to clone them. They're so simple. I'm sorry that some of us don't think the Clone Wars were maybe the best idea. We'd rather do things our own way. Okay, so we need to make a 6 next. Okay, so let's get on that. Well, we don't need them to stack. We can always, like, put our emeralds in a chest or something. Or our slime balls. Look. Yay, next problem. Okay, Sue. That's a 7. Wait, oh, I did that wrong. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Interesting. Okay. I think I get it now. Oh, that's too much. Okay, that one might have gone too many times. That's fine. Okay. We might need to go and kill some squid. Because I'm worried that by the time we die 6 more banners black, we are going to start having some supply constraint issues. But I mean, this one is like #1. Let's just see how these zeros look. Oh, it's creepy. They follow you anywhere you go. Okay. No, my body. Okay. So, is it nighttime? Didn't plan this well. Okay. You know what? Let's fly to the winery, or the lighthouse would be a better bed. Right now. Red Heart Studios, that is way off topic. Don't be spamming the chat asking questions. So 5:59, getting 2 5s and a 9 and then switching it over to 6 o'clock was actually part of what I was thinking. Originally, I was going to do it with colored sand or concrete or whatever. But yeah. Dang it, squid. How are we doing? $11. That seems like a good start, but it's not enough by any means. There we go. Well, might be closer to enough, but still isn't enough. Okay, here we go, here we go. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, we are learning to make patterns or not patterns, we're learning to make flags in the loom. Okay, so now we have enough ink that we can find some of this and dye it black. Get another set of sticks. We're making a Groundhog Day clock. So we got this here. Ooh, actually, hold on. To make it a flip clock... Although that might not actually work with the way that we're gonna need this. The 6 might not be readable if we do it like that. If we have a line in the middle. So okay, we're gonna take that out of there. Okay. So to do the 6, I'm guessing. How would we want to do this? We'd want to use some of the white. So we need to do these, all of these. But we also need that, maybe. I mean, it could be that we do this. Okay, let's just try. Yeah, this is feeling close. Hold on. Dang it. And then and then we black out this. Yeah, that's what we do. We black out the last one. So we get 6 things that we can do on here. So it's an 8 right now, but then we black out that. No. We black out. No. Oh, okay. This might have been. Okay, maybe we do that first, and then we go over. Yeah. Okay. So I think we screwed this up. Let's start with a fresh one here. And I think I see how to do it now. So we need to do the bottom part. And okay. So we're going to do bottom, middle, then we do this side, then we switch to black and we do half the top, then we're gonna switch back to white. And we're going to do this side. And then we can either do that or we can do this. There might be a more elegant way to do this. Maybe we do the middle. Hey, Tanner Blaze, thank you for the 5. He says, in case you need to restart on a banner, use a cauldron with water. Yeah, I don't know if I have any of those, is the thing. but thank you. That puts us 8 away from our next face camera expansion. So I think we could have actually improved that if we waited to do the white middle bar until after we did the I think we need to do the bottom and then the right, then the black top half, then the white crossbar. People are saying the cauldron thing might be bedrock only. I don't know. So for right now, whoops. Just out of curiosity, can I do this? No, that's not how it works. Okay. So we can take what we learned here and try applying it to making a better 9. Whoops. Let's try making a better 9 than our 6. So that means we're going to do this on this side, then immediately black on the bottom, black bottom half. Okay, so now we do this side, crossbar, top, and then we surround it with black. That's a P. The concept is there. The core concept is there, though, okay? Very close. Yeah, I know what a 9 looks like. This is not a 9. But it's a proof. The P is for proof of concept. The point is that will also look like a better 6. And now people said there's a max of 6 that you can put on here. So, yeah. Okay. So, oops. When we make an S that looks like a 5 or vice versa, we can put it next to there. So, let's... We need to go kill more squid, is the first thing. No, don't link designs. For one thing, links don't work. For another thing, Abby Singer wants to know when the stream will start. Great question. Dang it.
8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all. Joe Hill's from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chess tools breaking. Technical proof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant, pick, then I'll replace the books.
in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery. I know there's blocks somewhere. And then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Okay, so the show is now set up. You happy? Are you happy? There you go. There you go. Okay. Dang it. And we're gonna go... Wait, there's a zombie skeleton down there. Were we able to get another trident? That was the real question. Ah, that's my trident. So... I guess we'll just leave that skeleton down there forever. Have a good swim. He won't despawn, right? Okay. So... the most important thing that we can do right now is actually to get more wool. Or not wool. More ink. So let's fly around. Looking for squids. Dang it. Kelp. Okay. Be very quiet. We're hunting squid. Okay, great. And there's some ink. Hey, Piano Stream, thank you for the $1. That is going to put us... Fix up Abacus. $17 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you. No, not 17. Wait. Yeah, 17. Math, my brain. Okay. Hey, Anthony McBride Jr., thank you for the 2. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Squid season. So, we got more squid ink. Are you happy now? I've been using this voice a lot for reading the role of Miss Crompton in Death in the Spotlight, because she seems like somebody, like one of those old ladies who smoked a lot back in the day. Okay, so here we go. 6, okay. So, the thing is, we can try and make a better 6 now. Ooh, we don't want to actually have that many in there. So the idea is that we do only this one. Then we do the black upper half. Then we get the white one out. And we do boom. 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 So that's a good 6. And then we round it out with the frame. Okay, so that's a better 6 than this one, because you'll see that we we didn't overwrite the crossbar. Okay. So, we do need to make a 9 for the 59. So, we're going to do this side first, then black on the bottom this time. And we're going to do white on the side. Ooh, not that big. Okay. White in the middle. White in the top. And then black all around. Okay. So there we go. We have our 9 and our 6. Hey, thank you, Hiscotti Biscotti for the 2, who says, did you like my Hot Bar Joe fan art? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. It was cute. Thank you very much. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Let me, actually... Can I find that? Yeah, if people are curious about what that looks like, it is right here. So, okay. It's me down there going like... But wait, the other side. I can't do the face. Okay, core concept. Let's focus on figuring out how to make a 5. So... Oh gosh, this is... in some ways the worst one yet, because... No, wait, this is going to be really easy. So what we need to do is... do that, and then we'll do a black one on the bottom half. Okay. No, black one on the top half. Yeah. There we go. Now we're going to take white. And we're going to go like that. Wait. Oh, this is a whole problem, isn't it? Okay, we know we need this. So the problem is we're filling up all of our slots for things. Right? So... like, we've already used 5 of these, so then if we put the black around it... like, maybe this is just our 5. I mean, honestly... well, the thing is, the clock is split, so... yeah. You know what? I think I'm happy with this 5. Yeah, and it could also double as an S. Right? Oops. I'm sure there is a way to do it. But I think it would sacrifice the black border. Use a white banner and do the corners with black. Oh, oops. We did it. Okay. What about using a bend? I don't know which one the bend is. Let's look at what a bend is. What are? Does it say what these are? Chevron, round roll, lozenge, black bordure, indented. Fixed mason, base gradient, gradient. Salter. I don't think I know what a bend is in this. Black Fess. Oh, okay, having it cut across there. 2 and 5 look best when done alike with a Z, one across. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. Oops, all banners. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we are... Watch out for the slime. I don't think it can get up here. I think it's down there. Luckily, we're still producing... Yeah, he's down there. He's not doing anything. Yeah, it's a flip clock, so I think that this looks better, actually. So, we need 5:59, and then we need 6 o'clock. So, in terms of wasted ones, this one's no good, and this one's no good. We have a bunch of other broken ones here. Somebody had suggested we try to use a cauldron, which I'm not sure will work in the vanilla game. I think that might be one of those bedrock features. But we can try it. Wait, no, that's not it. Isn't it like... Oh, I'm one iron short. Cauldron. Oh, I can't pick him back up. Well, that's a separate problem. Sorry, salmon. You're food now. Okay. We learned something today. So, did that clean it? It did. Wait, does it only remove one thing at a time, though? That's not ideal. Can I just, like... No. Can I drop it in and have it remove all of it at once? It's gone. Okay. Hey, Tommy boy, thank you for the 5. He says, howdy, Joe. What do you call a paper airplane that won't fly? Stationary. Well, thank you very much, Tommy. That's going to put us $8, yes, away from our next phase camera expansion. We are coming up on 11 o'clock, and I'm really thinking that this is not going to be a late night stream. I got some early morning work I got to do. And I still have some things I need to knock out before I can go to bed with getting that next video uploaded. So, we are not going to be staying up super late. I don't want to necessarily not have this done. I should really have put these next to each other. But it's too late. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And so let's go ahead. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-da. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That one was the bad one, right? Yeah, I left all the good ones up so I wouldn't accidentally use them. So, just out of curiosity, if I put these on a piston and I retract the piston, will the 559 in front of the 6 o'clock go away? Like, if I have these lined up in front of each other, can I have like a redstone piston that pulls it down? We might have to experiment with that tomorrow on stream. Okay, so... On the plus side, we are now banner experts. People that say I think it'll break. Great, yeah, we'll actually do a test of the mechanism tomorrow. So how did we... I gotta think through how we just did that other 5. That was a mistake to not just do them both at once. But I'm pretty sure it was... Then we did the black top half. Yeah. And then white middle. White bottom. White top. Yeah, and then we do the black all around. Yeah, put one banner behind the other, then break the one in front. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Sean Jeffrey. Yeah, so what I was going to do is have the 559 in front, and then, like put them on a block that'll have a piston move, right? So, or that'll have, like, I'll have them pull down on the blocks that they're on top of, and then the 6 o'clock will be visible behind it. That's the idea. Yeah, because we only want to break the first layer of the banners, right? We're not trying to push the other ones forward. We're going to leave them where they are. But, you know what I might even be able to do? Let's build a prototype real quick. I might be able... Whoops. That was a mistake. To have... This is not how it's actually going to be. But just we're testing. I might be able to hang these directly behind them. So we remove the blocks on the bottom. Right? And then we pull the so we pull the blocks on the bottom, and then that would reveal the 6 o'clock behind it, right here. I think that this will work. And then, so that's our clock face done. So, awesome. This is why we do these brainstorming and research type things before we get too deep into the build, because we gotta break the block underneath to check. Hey, good point, Iggy VIP. Yeah. That's looking good, right? So there we do. There we go. Yeah, it's instant. Okay. This was a very productive 2 hours. It might have seemed very silly, but this was actually really productive. I learned some things about how the game works through experimentation, and I'm feeling pretty good about getting this build turned around quickly. So what we can actually do is imagine that the pistons are back here, and they pull backwards when they retract. So that way we don't have to have something above or below these that's going to take a bunch of space. Does it need dots between the 6 and the 0s? Not really. It's fine. But, I mean, if you insist, we could probably figure out a way to do that. Because, like, the 8 that I made before... Let's see. So you could basically just do the black... You could do the white lozenge with a black crossbar here. Or a black... what is this? Black fess. Yeah, and then we do the black crossbar. There's probably a better way to do this, but I'd like to point out that I was able to throw that together with, like, very little immediate effort. So, I'm betting that the actual way to do it, we could remove those using the diagonal, which I'm out of black dye, so just bear with me here. But, yeah, I bet that if I used... Oh, is this diagonal only from the bottom? Is there none of those that come in from either side? But yeah, okay, so if I had black crossbar here, black crossbar there, they would each cover a different one of these. I don't think the actual clock has those dots, though, as a lot of people are pointing out. No, that clock doesn't actually have those dots. It just has a black space in between. So we would just have an extra banner space, actually. So it would actually look a lot more like that. And it would be on, like, obsidian or something. So, but anyway, there is a way to make the dots. To infinity and beyond. Yes. Okay. I can actually open that door now. It is... Okay. So... Okay, like I said, I had a crazy day. No, there's no O before the 6 on this clock, Maury. I don't think there is on Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day, 6 o'clock. Images. Copy link address, or copy image address. Open image in a new tab. Does that work? Yeah, so if you look at this link here, you can see that the clock doesn't actually do that. It actually just has, like, additional space between the hour and the numbers. Okay. Whew. Now, it would have been nice to get the extra, yeah, it has a central 6, which we're not going to be able to emulate perfectly. But, you know, this is why we do the research, so that it doesn't end up bad in the final build. Okay. So, let's go back over here real quick. And it looks like my brother is playing Karaoke Revolution Country. Why don't we go check out what that is? My brother does all the performances of the music on my streams, basically. So I hope you will check him out if you enjoy the music on the streams here. Okay. And let's see. So it's going to be 20 seconds before I can read him. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out today and hanging out with me while we did some brainstorming and some research. This was very productive. I'm feeling really good about our momentum here, and we can start the build in earnest tomorrow. I'll probably AFK farm some of these bone blocks while I pack. So, here we go. Till next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee.